Alright, welcome back to another episode on the 330i Touring. Today we'll hopefully be passing an MOT. I actually bought this car without an MOT in January of 2022. I hope you're going to see the videos this year, who knows at this rate. And it's now nearly the end of September, so yeah, that's just kind of an insight into project car life. So today we are hopefully going to pass an MOT. A couple of things I want to do beforehand. I'm just going to do a basic check of everything really, which I've already done off camera, but we'll go through and check it all again because it's actually been probably like 2 months since I actually started the car anyway. It's just been sat here, the battery's still been connected actually, so we'll see if that's gone flat in a minute and see if it still starts. But yeah, in the last episode we put the wings on, the new indicator thingies, I can't remember what else, but we did some other things anyway, and she's pretty much ready for an MOT. Alright then, let's see if she actually starts. Central locking still works, that's good. Do you know, it's quite amazing though, this car was sat for a fair while before I bought it as well. Central locking still works. I'm not going to do it now because the battery's probably already quite low, but if you hold the unlock button all the windows come down, if you hold the lock button all the windows come up. The window regulator in the driver's door does sound a bit funny, which is a common issue with these cars, but other than that it all works. The electric folding mirrors work, stereo works. If you remember the other episodes actually, when I first bought the car it didn't have a radio. I bought this from the guy who I bought all them bumpers from, and the 6 CD changer in the boot works and I've put some CDs in it. Sounds alright. Okay, let's see what happens. Thought that might happen. Battery's not got enough charge. Bollocks. Battery's been on charge for a short amount of time. Let's see if she starts now. Alright, she starts and runs okay, and there doesn't seem to be any fresh oil markings on the floor, which is nice. Although that's from before, I think, but it was like actually dripping before I did any other work, so yeah. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? Seems to run quite smooth as well. Part of the reason I wanted to wash it first as well is because I need to use some glue remover or something. I want to get these off before I stick the number plates on. Yeah, we're just going to ignore these bits of rust for now. There. But yeah, look, it's idling perfect. Just give it a little rev. Just a little. It does still do that weird hovery thing, but oh well. No. Oh my god. Come on. Right, it's going on like that. Whether it's square or not. That tape is actually really strong. And the best bit. Oh yes. Dogs comes out. You're gonna stick this number plate on for me. Oh no, it's slightly wonky. That's it. That ain't coming off, so that's staying where it is. Alright, we're back from the OT station and she failed. So, she failed on control arm bushings basically. So I've just picked up some new Lemforder ones. this should be a fairly straightforward and simple job. And every time you think that and say that, it never is. So let's have a go at fitting these. Although I am happy that that's the only thing wrong with it, because they were £66, I think, from Eurocar Parts. And Lemford are the OE brand, which, if you don't know what that means, basically, when BMW originally built these cars, Lemford are the people who made these bushes for BMW. So you're literally getting the BMW part, but without a BMW logo on, so it doesn't cost as much. And that's how OE parts work. So let's get these fitted. This is supposedly a simple job, so let's... Can't remember if these are 17 or 16 on this tray. 16s. So we need to whip this tray off, and it's basically the rear control arm bushings, so the ones at the back here, which you just can't get to without taking this tray off, which is a bit annoying, but there you go. Just gonna unscrew that one back in for a second because I forgot to undo them there. Basically there's the normal screws for the very front under tray, so I should have undone them first. It's these we're changing, which I believe are 16 again. I reckon they're probably the original ones, so there's no way I'm going to be able to push that off there, is there? Let's get some silicone spray on it. Okay, fair enough. That's really bad, because the new ones you literally can't move at all. That really shouldn't be wobbling that easily. So let's try and get this bad boy off. Hammer, screwdriver. I really haven't got much room under here though. I have got these as well, these jaw puller type things. Might be able to use that actually. Oh, it is doing that. Ooh. You bastard. Probably shouldn't have carried on doing that, should I? That's just great, because I bet that ain't coming off easily. So that's what we're dealing with, folks. What a twat. Yeah, it's literally just ripped it clean out. Let's try it. Get some more silicone grease in there. No way is it working. It's definitely moving. Yes! Haha! That actually worked. Brilliant. So if you're doing this, these jaw pullers, I think I got a set of 3 different sizes. This is the medium size, and that one I used before, that's the large, and then there's one smaller obviously. But I got these 3 from Amazon for like, I can't remember, it's probably 20, 30 quid, I'll put it on the screen. But yeah, well worth investment. Right, let's give this a clean up, and then we can get the new one on. A little bit of brake cleaner. It's literally amazing for cleaning anything. I'm going to get a fair bit on there because I want this to go on nice and easily. That way. Oh god, that's not easy. This is silicone grease. Now the only reason I didn't actually use this in the first place is because this on the tube doesn't actually say rubber safe, whereas this tin of spray I have does, but everywhere I've read it says that silicone grease is also rubber safe, so whatever, we're doing it. Let's lube it up. Lube it up for entry. Because the spray just kinda, I don't know, it's alright, but I feel like it doesn't really stay there, if you know what I mean? So once you try and get it on and off once, you've kind of had it. Right, let's have another go. Oh. Is that even? Oh, that went on much easier, I think. Right, and then that is to go up to there, to the locator lugs. Oh yes, that's satisfying. And the torque for these is 59 Newton meters. Well, there you go, that's one side done. Copy paste on the other side, and job's a good one. Oh, it sounds so good. It's so weird having the window switches here and not on your window. But anyway, as you can probably tell, she passed the MOT finally. Oh well, I say finally, it failed the first time on the bushes that I fitted, which you'll have just seen, and now we're driving it legally with an MOT, so I'm pretty damn happy with that. Now I really want to rev it out loads, but because I just rebuilt the Vanos, you're supposed to wear that in apparently. It say apparently keep it below 4,000 RPM, so I'm gonna try and do that, but it's so hard not to. So at the moment I'm on my way to Tesco. We're gonna get some fuel and I'm gonna check tyre pressures, and then after that I'm just gonna go for a bit of a drive really and see what it's like. I kind of can't believe that driving it's actually, at the time of filming this video anyway, it's October. And I bought this car in January, the end of January. I can't believe it's taken me this long to get it through an MOT, but you know, life gets in the way, things happen, things change. I don't want to speak too soon, I really don't, but there's currently no lights on the dashboard, believe it or not. How crazy is that? Right. Don't want to rev it too high because of that Vanos that I've got to wear in, but I have seen on the forums that it is needed, so I'm not going to be too stupid. I do have a little bit of restraint, but yeah, it's just nice to drive, man. It's so nice to drive an older car. You know, the oldest car I've driven, this is the oldest car I've driven now actually. Before my 2013 320D that I daily drive, I had a Renault Clio, 2011 Renault Clio, manual gearbox, little 1.2 engine. So you know, nothing exciting at all. And this is the first like old car with an exciting engine that I've ever driven, and it's so, I don't know, it just feels, I don't know how to describe it, but it just feels great. I don't know, it's just nice to drive. I've not even got the radio on because I can listen to this, and it's just nice. It's just nice. Like the steering just feels really good. I guess that's the difference between hydraulic and electric power steering, because this is hydraulic and my daily car's electric. So going forward, the next video is going to be a deep clean of the interior. I've treated myself and I've bought a load of stuff from Stiana Gloss, who make detailing products and stuff like that. Supposedly they make really good stuff. So yeah, and then the video after might tackle the cooling system. I've already got, oh see, it's doing it again. No. 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 It's just died on me. No way. I do not believe this.
I can't believe you've done this.
No power at all. There's nothing on the dash. Fuck. I'm literally on a junction. No way. I don't believe this. Right. Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? All while the camera was running as well. I suppose now I've got a good excuse to clickbait the title as my car passed its MOT and broke, or something along those lines anyway. That'll hopefully get some views in. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. We are finally road legal with the car. We've got an MOT, and also one of my kind of goals in my head for the car and for the project was to buy and get it on the road for under £2,000, which I've done. I'm not too sure of the exact workings. I will do a video in the future, maybe when I've finished. Well, I say finished, no project's ever finished, is it? But when I'm at a good point with the project, I will do a video rounding up everything I've spent on it, because if it's anything like other people, I love watching what people have spent on stuff. I don't know why, I'm just nosy like that. So I'll do a video where I talk about everything that I've spent on the car and where we're up to, because I did make notes of the stuff I bought and how much it was and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you feel like it. Maybe give me some advice, I don't know, advice on anything to do with E46s. Subscribe to the channel. More importantly, I'm almost at 1,000 subs. Well, actually, at the time of filming this, I'm at 800 subs and I've not released a single video on the E46 yet. So we'll see where things go. Might have 1,000 subs by the time you're watching this, who knows. If I've not, and even if I have, subscribe, because there's more episodes to come. I've got a full M Sport kit that I've already got to go on it, and I know they say maintenance before mods, but yeah, I bought that at the same time as I bought some other stuff, because I was down in Stoke seeing a guy to buy some parts that I needed, the wings, and he happened to have M Sport bumpers for a touring, so I just bought them, and we'll be installing them in an episode sometime in the future, no idea when. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. See you when I see you.